What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, ain't shit been going on in the world, okay? I don't know how long this video gonna be because ain't really nothing been popping that I truly care about to talk about. But I just want to get on here and give y'all something. Um, the only thing that I'm really hyped about is next week. Okay, so next week is um this is October. This is the month of Halloween and all that stuff. Ash don't really do holidays, but for some reason October gets me each and every time because I love it when the scary movies come on. Put down in the comments your favorite scary movie that y'all love. They've been playing A Nightmare on Elm Street for a minute now, but whatever. I just love the shit. And y'all know next week, if you don't know, now you know, bitch. Halloween comes out, okay? And Ashley is going to the Thursday night showing of it. Right after I get off of work, I'm going right to the movie theater so I can go see Halloween at 7 o'clock. Okay. So How to Get Away with Murder may be late a little bit, depending on what time I get off, because it's gonna be a little bit late. Or it's gonna probably be up around the same time. Yeah. So just look forward later on that night, not right after the show is over with, but later on that night because I gotta go see what my nigga is about. You know what I'm saying? How they do this shit. But anyway, another thing that's been going on, this weather. This weather. I don't know what it is, okay? It literally went from summer to fall for a couple of days to summer again for like 3 days, and it skipped fall and it went right to winter, okay? Baby, it's less than 50 degrees outside right now, okay? And it's been that way this whole day. Mind you, 2 days ago, yesterday was 70 something, almost 80, and then 2 days before that, those 2 days, it was like 80 plus outside. I said, what the fuck is going on? Pick a season and stay with it, bitch. Okay, you confusing me. All right. And when the fuck is daylight saving time? Okay, when we supposed to get that extra hour? It's getting all dark early and shit. Girl, come on. What's happening? But anyway, let's get up into this episode of what it is, or I should say this video. First, let's start off with Hurricane Michael in Florida. I pray for everybody who is trapped down there or affected by it. They said it's hitting 27 counties up in Florida. Child, this is probably the biggest or the hardest hurricane that's going to be down there in a while. And I said, damn, and it kind of like snuck up on people, in Florida, in that area, whatever. I just hope y'all got out. And if you were not able to get out, that you are somewhere safe where, there is people that help and you have supplies and stuff on deck for you. Okay, I don't hear nothing about nobody getting trapped. I did hear that at least one person got killed, so far in this whole thing. Um, it's just a mess, okay? You'll never get me to live down by the water. You will never get me to live, baby. You can't go to You can't go to the East Coast because they got hurricanes and they got blizzards and shit like that. We got blizzards and stuff out here, but bitch, I can handle that because I was born in that shit. But you can't go to the West Coast because bitch, you might fuck around and get into an earthquake. You can't go down south because bitch, it's too fucking hot. And then up here in the Midwest, bitch, we get tornadoes, we get, torrential rains and everything. Man, you just can't go nowhere. You really can't go nowhere. But I pray for everybody. What else is going on? Make sure y'all go vote. Okay, hopefully y'all went and registered. Okay, the 9th, I believe, was the last day to register or whatever to vote in the midterm election that's coming up in November. We got to do better, okay? I really told y'all that when this whole thing came about with Brett Kavanaugh, then I say I would not be surprised if he got confirmed. And 9 out of 10, I said he was gonna get confirmed. And what happened? He got confirmed. Why the fuck did y'all think? And I'm not even trying to come down at that people, but let's just think about it. They let Donald Trump become president. Why wouldn't you think that Brad Kavanaugh would become confirmed as a justice? They have two things in common: being accused of sexual assault and things of the likes. They're predators. So what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? So that's not surprised by that. Speaking of Trump, I don't want to hear nothing else about him. I really don't. And I didn't even think I was gonna get up on here and even have to say anything about him. or this person, and I'm not about to spend all my time on it because I am 100% truly done with Kanye West, okay? I told y'all, don't nobody here give a fuck that nigga said he was coming back to Chicago. We don't care, okay? Because we wasn't buying the bullshit. You coming back to Chicago ain't finna do shit. I heard he talking about trying to get Larry Hoover pardon. What they gotta... Girl, leave us alone, okay? You're not Chicago no more. You're Calabasas, okay? Or wherever the fuck it is that you lay your head. That's what you are. Leave us the fuck alone. I seen that he went over there and he had that big old press conference meeting up with Donald Trump, talking about Donald Trump. You know, it's like a superhero to him. His favorite superhero is Spider-Man, and that's who he think he is. And, you know, with Obama, it was like he just didn't see it for... Basically, he didn't see it for Obama, but it took, you know, Donald Trump get it into presidency. No, he said, first of all, he's still in his feelings because Obama called him a jackass. Even though they kind of made up a little bit and took pictures with each other and all that shit later on in the term, he's still pissed at that. Then he said, you know, with Hillary, he was like, he just couldn't relate. He liked Hillary, but he just couldn't relate. But then you see him with Donald Trump. Donald Trump seems like the type of person that you can go play catch with and stuff like that. I said, so you equate him to your daddy or something like that? Nigga, what? What? You ain't had no strong male influences in your house that you gonna equate him to that type of position? Are you serious? Really? Because he can go throw a fucking ball to your ass? Bitch, you ain't throw no ball. Girl, get the fuck up out of here. That just blew me. And then you said he like Superman, and you know, you put that MAGA hat on and feel like he got superpowers and all this shit, and you know, he cussing all up in there. He didn't give no regards about the fact that, you know, this probably gonna be on TV where you're gonna have to bleep a whole bunch of stuff out. He talking about the I-plane and all this shit, and this is what Air Force One should be, and just a bunch of bullshit that he was saying. I'm sitting here listening to it just so I can do this, talk about it on here. Not because I wanted to, but just to talk about it on here. And I cannot follow along with most of the stuff that he was saying. And the way that Trump was sitting there looking at the stuff, you can't tell me that he was following along either. All he heard was, I like Trump. Okay? And the way, what truly irked and disgusted my soul was the way that Kanye got up and he hugged on that man. He hugged on that man like that was his daddy coming back, finally coming back from the store getting them cigarettes and milk that he left from to go get 10 years ago. That's how he was hugging on him. Sambo ass nigga, okay? Like, yes, a massa. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, this is what we come to, okay? And of course, you know, people want to call him and say that, you know, he's canceled or whatever. 9 out of 10, the same motherfuckers that, the majority of the, I ain't even going to say all, but the majority of the motherfuckers that's saying that Kanye is canceled. As soon as that new album drop, y'all going to be streaming it. Y'all still going to go get the new Yeezys. Y'all still going to buy his clothes. So it's like, why y'all saying that shit? Why you trying to show out on social media knowing damn well in your real life you already plotting and scheming how to come up with this money to get his new shit, okay? He ain't finna go nowhere. And plus he got the MAGA crowd with him. Come on now. It's just, this is all a plot, a ploy for attention, for publicity, to you know, garner up more sales for his stuff. That's all it is on both parts. On both parts, okay? It's just, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And it's okay to, you know, like who you like or whatever, but just don't try to force that shit on others and try to make it seem as though we're wrong for thinking the way that we're thinking when we're thinking outside and looking at everything. Don't throw that free thinking ass shit up in there because you a bandwagon motherfucker too. Because none of y'all motherfuckers was talking about no free thinking until he said some shit. Oh, so let's jump on that chain. Baby, that's what you're doing too. You're being a bandwagon ass bitch as well, okay? Now you went from thinking yourself to thinking just like he is, okay? And just because people think a certain way about a person and a majority of the people probably feel the same way, that don't mean that they didn't come up with that same thought process on their own. That don't mean that, oh, because the majority is doing it, I have to go ahead and follow and do the same thing. No, okay, because we do have minds of our own, and a lot of us can think for ourselves, and a lot of us can see past the smoke screen and past the bullshit and see exactly what the fuck is going on. Okay, leave that shit alone. All right, I cannot support people who do stuff. I don't care if you have one good point. One good point is not going to trump all the other shit that you've done that's bad for me. Okay, no. And he's done a lot of stupid shit. But whatever, whatever. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. You can love Kanye all you want to. I've been said that nigga was canceled. And it is what it is for me. For me, you can go do whatever, and you can hop him up and say, "Oh, he a genius." He ain't no fucking genius. Any motherfucker can put beats down and make fucking sounds and shit like that. That's what they all doing. Okay, just come on. Anybody can put deep lyrics down. Bitch, lyrics ain't even been that deep. His shit been sounding, ain't been good since for a while, for a few albums. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, quit. Anyway, moving on from that. Just stop. Okay, just stop. Katt Williams, you need to just chill out. Okay, bruh. Kevin Hart, do you got something to do with this? Because Katt Williams got arrested in Oregon, on his way to go to a Wild 'N Out tour site, or show or whatever, getting into it with the driver over his dog or something of the such, and assaulting him. And I'm just like, what the hell? What the hell, Katt? You gotta prove Kevin right about how you fuck yourself up, okay? Now, he got out on bail, but I just want him to chill out because I want everybody to win. I'm so tired. I seen the Mike Epps interview on the Breakfast Club. I just wanted to go back to a time where I didn't know that these people had issues with each other like this, and that I could just flip on a Katt Williams special and laugh my ass off, and then flip on a Kevin Hart special and laugh my ass off, and watch a Mike Epps movie and laugh my ass off at that too. I don't want to know that they had beef and shit like that. And people be saying, "Oh, well, Kevin Hart ain't funny." Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I do like Kevin Hart, but I can sit here and agree that a lot of his stuff ain't funny no more. Okay, that last special that he did that went, what is it? Say What Now or something or whatever the fuck. I don't know. The last special that went to the movies. I didn't go see it, and I was not in a hurry to go see it, and I still haven't seen it years later, okay? Because it just didn't seem like it was funny to me. Because the special before that, it was okay. It wasn't like the one before that, the other two before the that special, But it is what it is. I respect his hustle. I respect everybody's hustles that's out here doing it, and especially black folks that's out here doing it and making lanes and paper for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I just wish we can stop this beef and shit. Like, come on, can we just come out here and make some shit happen with each other? God, can we stop that shit? Um. Zebra Banks and Lana Del Rey. Okay, I never spoke about Lana Del Rey. Never heard her music. I know of her. Never had the inkling to go check out her music or whatever. But of course, you got them two going back and forth. She telling Azealia to pull up because she know the addy. All because Elena basically came at Kanye. Mind you, this happened weeks ago. Kanye put this shit up after that SNL performance weeks ago. Okay, at least 2 weeks ago. And Lana Del Rey was one of the few celebrities who actually commented saying that, Kanye done lost his fucking mind. Okay? And now Azealia Banks all of a sudden want to respond to the bitch now. Okay, I was confused about that, but I know that they got history or whatever, they cool or whatever, and I figured that out when she said, "Bitch, you know the addy." I was like, "Oh, so y'all know each other, bitch." I was like, "Okay, she said I will not fuck you up." You know what I'm saying? But it over Kanye, over Kanye, like okay, it is what it is though, but a white girl trying to okay, it is what it is, and it's like I hate when people just come out the woodworks and start picking fights with people for no reason, for people's opinion, okay? Just because they don't agree with what somebody is saying, just like that person put their opinion down and put a public post up. If you didn't want nobody to say nothing, put the comments on zero, okay? Put them on mute, take the comment section away or whatever, or private it and put that shit out there for only people that you know to see. And that's not the case. So therefore, when you put stuff on a public forum, anybody is able to and allowed to put their opinions down there, whether it's good or bad. And how dare you come at somebody and try to argue them and be upset over their opinion, okay? And then you come at them 2 weeks later? Child, get the fuck up out of here. Girl, Lana Del Rey probably beat that bitch ass. Anyway, you know, I just don't know with Zebra Banks. Like, and I really wish she wasn't like the way that she was, because I probably would like her music, but I'd never give it a chance, okay? I heard a snippet of some shit. I can't remember what it was. And I didn't really like it, but it wasn't bad though, but it just wasn't my taste. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Um Vic Mensa, he put out this it wasn't even really an apology. He put out this video, and I don't know if he was reading off of something, because he was talking like he was reading off a prompter, but when the curse words started coming out, I said, oh no, he really he was practicing it. That's what happened. But basically, the Hip Hop Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards just went off. Well, not went off, they just got through recording. I think they come on later on this month. Because I finally seen the commercial for it, and D-Ray is hosting it. And so therefore, Vic Mensa, you know, they do by the regions and different areas or whatever, they do the group freestyles and stuff like that. That be the best part of the Hip Hop Awards. If you watch the Hip Hop Award, just watch it for the when they do the little freestyles. That's it. That's what I watch for if I watch. Um, so I guess he got up there, Vic Mensa, and have you ever seen Vic Mensa is really pretty in real life, okay? Just about every Chicago concert that I've gone to, Vic Mensa, I've ran into him. He was at I seen him at the Beyonce concert. I seen him at Jay-Z's concert. You know, we always run into him either outside smoking a cigarette or whatever. I seen him with the dress, without the dress, or whatever. He really is a cute person. But I just want to throw that out there. I really did. Because I just said, I always run it into this nigga. But I totally agree with what he was saying. Okay, in the little freestyle, which he said was pre-recorded, you know, and he had no idea that the XXX boy mama was gonna be in the audience, but he sends condolences out to her for, you know, losing a son or whatever, but he don't take back what he said in the freestyle about how these rappers in the game want to uphold other rappers and niggas who abuse women and call them legends and stuff like that. And that was one of my biggest gripes. One of my biggest gripes about people like that. I'm not finna call nobody no legend that ain't been on this earth. I'm not even this earth, been in the game for a significant amount of time, okay? I don't care. I don't care what the impact is. You're not a legend, okay? And you may have put out some good stuff, but you're not a legend yet, okay? You still need time in the game to become that level, all right? I never was a fan of that boy, you know. Um, do I feel it's a little bit tacky to diss him while he's dead now? That's to each his own or whatever the fuck. But he wasn't just talking about him. He's talking about just about everybody who do shit and you know, do shit to women and abusers, and you know they still get praise. You know, and which has caused a little bit of controversy because they said that Vic Mensa himself was on videotape choking out, not was accused of choking out a girlfriend or something like that. So I don't know, but I stand by the message of what he said. I'm not finna praise somebody that I know is an abuser and call him a legend and all that shit. No, I'm not finna do that. That's why if we were to go, I feel like if we were to go down the line, all the rappers and stuff that and do all these unsung, do an unsung Hollywood or unsung episode or behind the music episode on just about every rapper or every person in the entertainment industry, probably 80 to 90% of them would have had done some shit that probably would have made me be like, bitch, I can't fuck with you no more. So sometimes they say it's better to just be blissfully ignorant. Because if I was to find out, you know, I really would start fucking with some people. Like Fabulous. Fabulous just got put up on some charges, finally, for the domestic abuse against Emily. He got hit with 4 felony charges and all that shit. And of course, she's still gonna stay. But when I found that shit out and I sent the video, I stopped. I just no, I can't. I can't wrap my mind around it. Okay, so I don't support him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that's gonna be like, well, um, I say I'm not gonna do it, but then as soon as some stuff come out, I'm gonna really go ahead and I'm gonna listen to their stuff and I'm gonna support. I'm gonna go to the movies and see them. No, bitch, because once I say I stop supporting you, I stop supporting you. But to be quite honest with the Fabulous thing, it ain't like I ever brought a Fabulous out. I was never a big fan like that. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple of cute songs or whatever, but that's it. Um, y'all tell me how y'all feel about Vic Mensa saying what he said. Do you feel like he was out of line, or do you get the message that he was saying? Do you feel like he owes? Do you feel like it's tacky or whatever to diss somebody while they're dead, or no longer here, or whatever? I don't want to sound so vapid and so morbid, but while they're no longer here on this earth, even though the message is, if you agree with the message, you know what I'm saying. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Moving on from that, this whole shit with Terrence J, y'all. Child. Terrence J got into a car accident and fucked up a $200,000 car. Okay? And then what wound up happening, I think it hit a tree. And the two people that was in the car, Terrence J and who they thought was his girlfriend Jasmine, they fled the scene. Come to find out, the girlfriend put out a message saying, bitch, I was not in the car with him. So you can stop saying that about me. And I said, are we going to address the fact that he was in the car with some other chick that ran? So was that the side chick? I'm not saying that it is, but who the fuck was it? Okay? And why would you flee? If you weren't, what, was you under the influence? Did you have some drugs? What was going on that you would flee the scene like that? If it was a 100% accident, just sit there and talk to the cops and let them take care of it. Why would you flee and make the situation worse and make the speculation worse? Okay, y'all tell me what y'all feel about that one. I said side chick or somebody, cause hmm hmm. And I ain't hear nothing about her coming out saying, yeah, he's okay and all this stuff. She just came out saying that she finna step away from social media and go about her business and that she was not in that car. That's it. I said, damn, trouble in paradise? Mm. Um, Real Housewives of New Jersey news. I don't know if y'all keep up with it, but who hasn't known anything about Teresa and Joe? Okay. And the fact that, they got brought up on some fraud shit and she had to serve some time in jail. Then he had to serve some time in jail. He has, I think, like 3 to 4 months left of his time. He had to serve 41 months. He has 3 to 4 months left, and they said that they gonna deport his ass as soon as he get out. I said, wow. They was talking about that. I never knew that he really, when the show started coming on and they was talking about it in depth the last season or whatever, I never knew that he was not a citizen. Okay, he was literally here on a visa this whole time. And I said, wow. So you gonna fuck up and do a crime that big and get caught and think that you really was gonna stay in this country? Mm. So the question is Teresa gonna stay in New Jersey with her girls? And that's the whole thing. You have a whole ass family, okay? Young kids that need you in the household, and you fuck up like this and both parents go to jail, and now one ain't gonna be able to be in the country, and y'all, like, what y'all they gonna do? Like, it's one thing to go see a parent in jail or whatever, or somebody that you love in jail or whatever, because depending on the crime, eventually they gonna come out and they gonna come home. Now you got in this situation, not only has he been gone for over 3 years or almost 3 years, you have, him getting out probably for a couple of days, and then he got to go be shipped off again somewhere else that y'all not familiar 100% with. He got to go back home to Italy, okay? And y'all live and born and bred here in the United States of America, so it's like, what they gonna do with that one? Child, I'm so glad I'm not in a situation like that, because I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. The So Def concert, I think it was the 25th anniversary concert. Listen, I wanted to go. I really did. And I think the concert was supposed to be, they were supposed to come to Chicago this month. I think they were supposed to come at the end of the month or next week. One of those days they were supposed to come, and I was about to get some tickets, right? And the first time I went to go look for the tickets, this was at the end of September. Why was the arena still like a whole bunch of empty seats? It was like a whole bunch of empty seats. I said, who? Ain't nobody buying these tickets. And I mean, when I say a whole bunch of empty seats on the floor, on section 100, going around 200, 300, even in the fucking rafters, there was no section that was all the way sold out. There was no section that was filled out that there was no more seats. It was a whole bunch of empty seats. And I said, damn, this is at the end of September. Mind you, they announced this in August, I believe. They announced this prior, some weeks, some months prior. And I said, damn, it's just now getting to this point. And then I looked again and it was still the same way. And then kind of found out they gonna postpone, which means cancel in my book, the show, because I guess the tickets ain't selling, you know. Them tickets ain't selling. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the Atlanta show, which probably where it should have just stayed. It should have just stayed at Atlanta and let Atlanta go up for the Atlanta artists or whatever. Even though I would have liked to see a few other you know, I wanted to get my little snapping fingers, do your stuff, you know, do the pool palace on that ass. The Lana came up with some shit, bitch. Let me tell you. Okay, listen. When Bone Crusher came on, attention. Y'all don't know nothing about that. And the Young Bloods, dum 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 dum. Y'all remember D4L? Shake that left and tap it. Oh, that left and tap it. And then franchise boy, you know, yup in my white tee, yup in my white tee. You can imagine Monica gonna bring her ass out there and do a song with them, you know, because Monica always popping up on somebody's shit. Just all of ATL just gonna come out for that day, and that's all that it should be. That's all that they need, for real, for real. But it is what it is, okay. Um, it just didn't happen. Escape was supposed to be there too. Candy got a song coming out, called like, what is it called? Let me find it. It's on my Instagram. It's called Bitch Load Up. Ready for this. And she got some bitch with her hands on her titty and her puss. Okay, and it ain't her hands, you know. But it drops later on tonight. Speaking of some more music, Mario got a new album out called Dancing Shadows, and it's really, really good. I am so glad he is back making some music. He ain't trying to be like the pop girls and the commercial girls or whatever. He is really singing, and I just really miss my Mario, or as he say, Mario. I call him Mario. Okay, he will forever be Mario. Fuck that and everything else. And I can't wait to see him on Star next week. So that'll be cool. No, Empire, I should say. Um, what else is going on? I guess the last thing that we need to talk about is the American Music Awards. Okay. So the American Music Awards was actually a good show. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody gave a good performance for the most part that I cared to watch. Tracy Ellis Ross, she did a bomb job once again hosting. I love that opening sequence when she was doing the dancing and all that stuff. I love the fact that she said that she will be wearing fashion by African American designers, okay? And I love the fact that Dapper Dan, if you don't know who the fuck Dapper Dan is, bitch, you don't know hip hop, okay? Go back and do your history, do your Googles, okay? I love the fact that that Gucci cape that she had on was Dapper Dan. I love the fact that when Sierra performed, Missy came out and she had on a custom made Dapper Dan Gucci fit too. Bitch, they did that shit. Tracy Ellis Ross did that shit. Um the performances that I actually cared about, Cardi B, of course. Cardi B, I think she won 3 AMAs. She did that shit. When they perform, I like it like that, bitch. They did that, okay? Cardi turned that shit out. It looked like Lil Havana up in that bitch, okay? I said, girl, I thought you was Dominicano. And you up here got a Cubano feel up in this bitch. Go ahead. It was cute. I liked it. I said, come on. Her stage presence is getting better. And, um... it was a really, really nice show. It really was. She had, out of all the performances, I believe that she had the best crowd reaction. Out of all the performers, everybody was up on their feet and they were really getting it in. They were getting it fucking in. Okay, them white people was just going off. I said, go hard, Cardi. Jennifer Lopez performed a new song that she, I guess, for the soundtrack of a new movie that's coming out. Somebody was going through some vocal coaching, okay, because she did sound nice. I said, all right, Chillo, you cute. I really wanted to see her dance her ass off again, but beggars can't be pleasers. She did what she had to do. Who else did a good job? Sierra. Sierra. Okay, we can say a lot of shit about Sierra, but what you can't say is that Sierra won't perform her ass off and show the fuck up when she need to. And Sierra did that shit. She gave a bomb ass performance of Level Up. First of all, I never heard Dose, and I forgot all about Level Up. All right, after it came out, I said this shit is cute, and I never listened to it again. I was tired of seeing the little challenges or whatever, but it was cute that people was catching on to it like that, and then I ain't hear shit else about it. Okay, but to see her performing it and doing what she had to do on the stage, she came through and she did what the fuck she had to do. She turned that fucking stage out. Missy came out there and turned that shit out too. Missy got an album coming out at the beginning of 2019, bitch, and I'm gonna get that shit, and y'all better fucking support it too. Okay. But what really fucked me up about Sierra's performance is the fact that the crowd really wasn't giving me what I needed, okay? I said, Sierra is up here dancing for her motherfucking life, and y'all just sitting there like this. Y'all standing there like this. No, bitch, go off, okay? Go the fuck off like y'all went off a Cardi, okay? Come on. It kind of pissed me off a little bit, but Sierra did do her thing. Mariah Carey did what the fuck she was supposed to, just stand there and sing. No complaints there. Okay, Mariah was being Mariah. The Aretha Franklin tribute was cute. I could have did without Donnie McClurkin. CeCe Winans came out there and sang the shit out of there. Mama Gladys Knight came through and sang Amazing Grace. I could have did without the Marys, especially Tina. But everybody sounded great. Everybody sounded great. Lettucey did her thing, of course. Why are all my lock inspiration people just cutting their locks off? You got Lena Waithe. She cut her locks off. I was like, bitch, really? Really? You really had to do that? You really had to do that? And then Lettucey cut hers off. I said, girl, the fuck? But all right, people got to do some shit for a change. And, they probably had it for years on deck. I'm waiting for mine to get all the way down to my ass, bitch. Okay, it's almost there. I would take my hair down, but bitch, it's just a hassle. This shit is heavy. Okay, that's why I got it tied up. Plus, it was just a lot that was going on today, and I needed it out of my face. Okay, but other than that, y'all tell me what y'all liked about the AMAs. Which performances that y'all liked if y'all watched, because some people didn't even know that it was on. But yeah, all in all, I would say it was a good show. I really wasn't bored. Who was that? Stone Temple Pilots or something like that, who did the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody? They did that, okay? And I really don't like people trying to cover Queen. I really don't. But they did the best that they could, and I liked it, okay? That was my shit. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all felt about all the topics that I talked about. And if you got some new music suggestions, please put it down in the comments. We're going to do this each week. I'm asking new music, new TV shows. I got to go watch Big Mouth. uh, that show makes me so uncomfortable, but I can't stop watching it. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt, and I will see you guys later. Be safe and be buckled up, okay? Peace.